Tonight, from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, it's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Rams and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. Leading them out, their second-year quarterback from West Virginia, it's Will Grier.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the 1 interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So, I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
The 28-yard line.
A first carry for the Fordham Ram, Chase Edmonds. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29. An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
A gain of a yard.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Edmonds. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
He's taken down at the 30.
Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive. Couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. First carry for a Central Florida alum, Latavius Murray. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
Tackled by Jeremy Chin. It's a pickup of 3.
On 2nd down, this is Edmonds. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Grier rolling to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Edmonds running out of the shotgun. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Jeremy Chin there defensively.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
That was second down run for Murray. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Murray. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's third down.
Two things to watch. First is strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to capitalize on play number 11 of this opening drive. Third and goal. A shotgun snap for Greer. He may try and run for this. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be fourth down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. They're going to run it with Murray. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside.
Oh, now Greer, he fumbled the football. And the Buccaneers have it. So here the Bucs backed up to start their initial drive. DeShone Kizer, the former Notre Dame man, will lead his troops onto the field.
I think his task in this game is really simple. Eliminate the turnovers. He threw 2 interceptions last week. I can't believe I led with that because he had 3 touchdown passes.
Right.
So there's a lot of good that he did, but he's got to take care of the ball better. The ball has to go to guys wearing the jerseys that they're wearing this week, not the opposition.
And he whips that one incomplete there. He was looking for Jack Doyle, the Pro Bowl tight end, but it's going to be second down. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
A first down throw for Kizer. And this one's incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And it's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up
To throw again. Kizer. And he slings one that's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Third down and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Kizer. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Wreaking havoc was Nathan Shepard, the D tackle.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
On 4th down on is Colby Wadman now to punt. Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. And he's been fun to watch run the football. We know he can pass, but using his legs effectively here in this one.
No doubt about it. Watch him maneuver in the pocket, out of the pocket, making the plays that he's making, which are breaking down the defense. I thought back to when we had our morning jog before the game, and I couldn't keep up with you. Those legs, they're valuable for his team.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st down, it's Greer. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Mac Hollins, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Jeremy Chin on the coverage.
Throwing again. Greer. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd down, Greer. Got his target, Samuel. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. We're scoreless after 1.
First quarter with no score.
The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A run, it's Murray. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Greer operating from the gun. Flushed out right. Oh, now Greer, he fumbled the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And nothing but daylight ahead. And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs. Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Taken in at the 3. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10. at their own.
L.A. readies for its next possession. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things. And, you know, in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Los Angeles.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Operating from the gun. Greer, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Gronkowski again, he was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Draw play, Edmonds. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. The Rams on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
On the play.
From the gun, Greer.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play? I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of routing, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
At their own.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
The ball carrier.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, Kizer.
4-yard line.
That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
First down.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They go play action. Kizer. And the Rams got him. They bring him down.
DeShone Kizer.
Alex Highsmith. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation allows him to get home.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Another try after the first down sack. Kizer. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime. Working out of the gun. Here's Kizer. Fuller brings it in over the middle. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
On the delay, this is Murray. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Number 28.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback on the expected passing situation.
To throw on third down. Greer, and that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
On 1st and 10, Kizer. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Kizer on first down. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. A gain of 6 there on first. So 2nd and 4 from the 22.
2nd and 4.
They'll throw again. Kizer. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So a tough spot for Kizer. The sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Kizer, the LA defense, up the snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
9-yard attempt.
And Vinatieri's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip.
Score, Buccaneers 10, Rams nothing.
Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The Rams take over 1st and 10. at their own.
Curtis Samuel and the rest of the offense heading back out there now. He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
They'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the second quarter. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On 1st and 10, Greer. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. After the sack on 1st down, Greer. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski, and it's 3rd down.
Third down.
The final shot before the break. Greer. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0 as we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando. It's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get our tour started out at Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. And that one is still scoreless as they play in the second quarter. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. The return man here, T.J. Jones. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Kizer looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd and short yardage, Kizer. And he's got Snead. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now Mostert. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
Mostert, the ball carrier.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, Kizer throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Now a man open down the middle of the field, and he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
3-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Kizer caught right side at Snead. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Back to the running game with Mostert. And some nice running, going to get him down close to a first down at the Rams 25. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Play fake. Kizer. The LA defense up the snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
It's good. Makes the score Buccaneers 13. Rams nothing.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. They find themselves down 13-0 here as they try to get things started offensively. 1st and 10. Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Greer looks to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down, Rams.
They'll run with Edmonds. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
The ball carrier.
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 44.
Greer. They'll roll him out right. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, 2nd half, no quit in him.
0.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's Edmonds. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Bucs.
Murray.
28-yard line.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Ball carrier. K1 short on the stop. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Rams.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Greer on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, now Greer, he fumbled the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the fourth quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. The Bucs ready to take over once again. Turnover that just got them the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here then?
No, I don't think, especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains. Wear down the clock and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Kizer. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. Mostert hit, and he drops the ball. And the Rams have got it back.
Complete. Fumble on the play. Recovered.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the fourth. So they need to determine if that knee was down before the ball was coughed up.
And they also wanted to make sure that the ball was possessed as they were going through, that the ball wasn't working its way free before the knee hit the ground.
The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. From the gun, Kizer. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
A.J. Terrell
On 3rd down, Kizer. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
L.A. set to take over again on offense. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And after the sack, he's still down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Another try after the 1st down sack. Greer over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down.
Man, this is ridiculous, man.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. They fake the handoff, now Greer. He'll buy some time right. He's going to take off with it. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he's going to go down, but a penalty marker too, and they might very well have jumped the snap there. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. Out of the gun, Greer. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Following the penalty, it's Murray. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's Greer. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
The tackle by Jeremy Chin. No gain.
The Rams on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 3. Greer operating from the gun. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Romeo Okwara able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be 4th down. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They snap it to Greer. And no, it's incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. First down, Kizer. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
They go play action. Kizer taken in by the tight end Doyle. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. First down and a little extra for Mostert. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Mike, 53, Mike.
Running the counter with Mostert. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Calitro on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Rams.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. 2nd and 9 from the 44. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left.
You can't block me. Check. 53 flag.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. This is Mostert, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Sometimes that's the danger of putting that jumbo set out there. You just get a lot of bodies massed in one location. You could wind up with 18, 20, maybe even all 22 in the box, and there's nowhere to run the football.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. Mostert. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. Vinatieri's kick is good. And that's going to make this a 16-0 ball game.
16. Rams, nothing.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Brings up
2nd and 10. Here's Greer again. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. He was looking for the Michigan Wolverine Donovan Peoples-Jones. But now it's 3rd down. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
did enough, though. Did enough, but yeah, you're right.
Most games, it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates and say, guys, you really carried us today. We'll try and get you back next time. But as for today, you guys were nails out there.
So for Tampa Bay, they pick up win number 4 on the campaign as they emerge victorious here. And they'll have another home date next week as the Kansas City Chiefs come to town. Meanwhile, for Los Angeles, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.